Hello! Welcome back to Tuesday. Today my topic is different quarantine activities you can do and how to make them spiritual. The scripture for today comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verses 8 through 12. Actually, all of chapter 4 is good, but I felt like I had to pick just like a section instead of like a whole chapter. So if you want to go read the whole chapter, you're more than welcome to, but this is all you need to understand. We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven to despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed, always carrying on in the body and the death of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be made visible in our bodies. For while we live, we are always being given up to death for Jesus' sake, so that the life of Jesus may be made visible in our mortal flesh. So death is at work in us, but life in you. I dropped my bookmark. So basically, that was a little deeper than some of the previous scriptures that I have read. But let me break it down. This particularly applies to our current situation because, you know, stuff sucks. But we're gonna make it out. It's gonna be fine. And basically the point I have to make with this is that you are alive and your life is an example of spirituality. And God is always working for you no matter what you do. So, no matter what you do, as long as you're thinking of God sort of at least in the back of your mind, just sort of, I'm doing this with the intent of worship. Anything can be worship. Almost anything can be worship. Anything you do can be considered spiritual because your life is a gift from God. Most of these activities are things that either I have done myself or I plan to do myself at some point during the next few weeks. Number 1, the first thing you can do to kind of, help yourself feel a little better, cheer yourself up during quarantine is to get dressed really nice like you're gonna go out and then don't go anywhere. I don't know if you can tell, but I've done that today. I put on a decent shirt, I'm wearing jewelry, I did my makeup, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying home. Number 2, another thing that you can do at home during quarantine would be to put together a puzzle. This is a thing that my mom's been encouraging me to do. So I sat down and the clip of the puzzle you're about to see, I did mostly by myself. My brother was supposed to help me with it, but he didn't really. And mom and dad left it alone too, so most of it was me putting pieces together. But it was still a lot of fun. Have a look. Number 3, another quarantine activity that you could partake in would be to draw or do art of some sort. Even if you're not, very artistic, there's still a whole bunch of ways you can draw and express yourself, or you could write if that's more your thing, and just, make something that you're proud of. Here are a couple of my art pieces from this week. Number 4, another good quarantine activity is to walk your dog or play with your pets if you have pets. I've done this week a couple times with my brother also. Just walking the dog. It's a way for us to get outside, it's a way for the dog to get exercise, it's good and healthy all around for everyone involved. For proof that I actually did this, here's a clip of me walking my dog. Number 5. One of the last things I wanted to share that I did this week was to keep talking to people. My family got together on Zoom. We normally have dinner on Sundays, but instead we got together on Zoom and we used it as an opportunity to see each other face to face, even though we couldn't really see each other face to face. So we talked and chatted for the whole time, and it was really good, and it's a really good way to connect with people. You could set up a Zoom just because you want to. You could set up a Zoom for someone's birthday. You could set up a Zoom because you're bored. Basically, you don't need like a great reason. You can just text someone and be like, hey, wanna talk, wanna chat? And if they go, yeah, I wanna talk, I wanna chat, then you can set up a Zoom meeting and you can like talk to each other. You could even get a big group of people together. My friends and I have done this a couple times where we'll all get together on Zoom and chat, and it's a really good way to make sure that we're connecting with people. You can use it to pray with someone, and you can use it to just be sort of a light for other people, even though the world is kind of dark. This is a bonus activity. I hope you have a good Tuesday, or whatever day you're watching this on. Have a good time. I'll see you next week.